see if oh, it's working like it's supposed to. Oh my gosh, life is good. Okay, I don't have anyone online right now, so I can do some things. Oh, that's much better. Alright, I'm gonna eat my SpaghettiOs while I'm waiting for people to get online, I guess, to hear me rant and rave. Not that it really matters. Ooh, yay, one viewer. It's probably me. Because, I'm logged in. I'm watching my stream. Manage your channel directly from your phone. I don't wanna. Let's see here. Home. We'll go there. Nope. What the heck is going on? Let's just go there. No. Oh my gosh, why is it saying I'm on... Oh my gosh, what the heck? I just want to go to my stream manager. Why can't I go to my stream manager? If it ain't one thing, it's always another, right?
Yo.
Where's your phone?
Um,
Hold on, where is it?
Fell somewhere.
Fell where? I'll get it.
Creator dashboard. Stream manager. Yay! It's showing me. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to get up here. I have one viewer. Woohoo. Alright, that is not... Like... Oh my gosh, this is starting to become a real issue. Just chatting. Done. Now it said my stream. I want to make sure everyone sees this insanity here. I keep doing this. Alright? Oh, okay, it says that. I use Streamlabs, right? And I put in just chatting, and for some odd reason, it keeps it as what I did previously, nonetheless. And that's something I guess I need to talk to the guys at Streamlabs about, I guess. Want to thank Tearbear22 for the Prime subscription, and I want to thank Exclave0 for being my first subscriber. Tearbear22 is my second. And I'm just chatting today. I mean, if no one wants to join in, that's fine. I'm used to talking by myself. I'm autistic after all. And find myself very frequently talking to myself. Let's see here. Right now I'm not really playing any games per se, but I am wanting to just muse about everything. Let's you know what? Here's a fun thing. I like to actually go look what YouTube pulls up naturally for me to show you guys what kind of weirdo I am. Now, I'm subscribed to, I have a lot of subscriptions here. Some things I do agree with, some things I don't, just so we understand. I am a person that thinks through things multi-tiered, and sometimes people don't like that, and it gets me in some problems, but it's just kind of my thing. I can't really help it. It's my chism, I guess. I like to look for every possible scenario, if that makes any sense. Oh, any sense. Gonna have some echo there because of that. So, like, how do I put it this way? I don't like getting super political sometimes, but people think I am because they don't give me a chance to finish. They make assumptions without listening. Or I follow things very logically, right? Like, for instance, my whole theory on, like, I always like to say, raise your hand if you're not happy with how everything politically is playing out. You know, a lot of the room will raise their hand, right? And then I say, it's very simple. You go to the voting booth, right? And primaries is a good time if you're wanting to keep your party blinders on. And I understand some people, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, you're only going to vote if that person has a D or an R near their name. I don't get it. You're not happy, you keep voting for the same people, and you wonder why nothing changes, right? So, during a primary, you look for who's currently in office. If you're not happy, they are part of the problem. Okay? If you're like, well, they're one of the few ones who are trying to make change. Really? Well, they're not very effective, so let's put someone else in, right? And that's the whole thing. We don't need like a constitutional amendment for term limits. We, the people, can impose the term on our senators and our representatives by simply not voting for them every single term. So anytime I hear anyone, Democrat, Republican, don't care who it is, because they both do it, and then they all vote for people who say, well, I'm only going to serve 2 terms, and I'm talking to you, Ted Cruz. All right? Yeah, Ted Cruz. Okay? Talking to you. I do believe you said we needed term limits as senators, and that you are only going to serve 2 terms, but here we are. How many terms are you into already? Let's check this right quick. Let's just do some live stream fact checking with Mr. Rhodes. Or Kami-sama, excuse me. Yeah, we don't need to know my real last name, do we? All right, let's do some. How many terms has Ted Cruz served as senator? Has served 3 terms. He's in his 3 terms. Now, here's the thing. All right, he campaigned really aggressively for his first term as a senator here in Texas. Okay. And he seemed pretty good to me and stuff his first, when he was campaigning his first time. But he literally spent his entire first term campaigning for another job. So I don't like him. I don't like him because he won it in the Senate and then spent his entire first term looking for another job. So he obviously wasn't happy. I think us as Texans, whether you're Democrat or Republican, he wasn't looking out for Texans' best interest. He was serving himself. Okay, and if you listen to everything he said, he's like, well, I felt God was really leading me, right? Now, I'm not super religious, but if you are, that means that God was telling him to intentionally lose. Okay? I'm just saying, maybe we should take that as a message from up high that he doesn't need to be reelected. That's just my thoughts on it, right? Mind you, I voted for him on his first term. Right? Didn't vote for him on the second term. Sure as heck ain't going to vote for him on the third term. Because, see, I happen to remember a certain February a few years ago where I was freezing my ass off because my electricity went off and it was really bad. Now, granted, I've got my own theories on that, and I think that was... We in Texas had the capacity to produce more electricity, but the EPA would have fined us, and instead of saying... and this is the insanity of this entire situation. The state actually did ask for permission to up the capacity, and they were told no, they got to buy it from outside sources and buy all the available stuff from outside sources before they could up their own capacity. When that happens, you go into what they call price gouging, which is exactly what happened. And if the power grid in Texas was truly like 5 minutes away, like they say, from being shut down, which, if it happened, they say it would take months, maybe even over a year to fix, right? Why could they not agree to let us up capacity on such a dire issue? Unless if it was just, in my opinion, political bullcrap nonsense, because Texas, the state attorney general was joined in with several other attorney generals about the election of the 2020 the integrity of the 2020 election. And I really do think that was retaliation. My opinion, right? Which is protected under free speech. I don't know whether that was the case or not, right? That's about where I go. It's a logical thing here, right? I will, like, for instance, President Obama, a lot of people go, well, he was, and this is the first time in my life I ever remember hearing this, was people saying, Obama's not my president. If you're an American citizen, whether you voted for him or not, okay, he was your president, right? And granted, there's a lot of things I did not like that he did, okay? There are some things I did like, okay? The Affordable Care Act, I don't think they understand what word affordable means in it, right? That's a crazy thing, okay? Because it became affordable for people who couldn't afford it that just got it for free. That's not making it affordable. Just throwing it out there. It's a handout. And people who were paying for it already, well, my insurance premiums went from I was paying maybe $300 to $400 a month to a third of my paycheck. I was paying $800-900, and on top of that, that is when I went down from the Cadillac plan that I was on beforehand, or the highest tier they offered, and I went to a lower tier because I couldn't afford the higher tiers at all anymore. And I was being charged more for a doctor visit than if I just went in and did private cash pay. I could go without insurance cheaper than I could with insurance, which is insane because I'm paying this $900 a month, and my doctor charges me at that time it was I think $125 to go to the doctor, basically, after I had to pay for all the stuff they didn't pay for anymore on my and I didn't have a copay, right? I was working at Radio Shack, Radio Shack went woo woo woo, right? So I was without a job, and I went to the doctor, and it was $56 for the same crap I was getting and paying insurance every month and cash up front. I don't understand. Make me understand it, right? So the Affordable Care Act was bad. I agree with that. But however, I will say this. I remember, because I was born in 81, right? So 45 years old. I remember very specifically, starting after Reagan, we had, I believe it was George Bush Sr., right? And Bush Sr. Was saying no new taxes. I kind of started getting interested in politics as a little kid, right? And then we had Bill Clinton come in. And I remember almost every debate, health insurance got brought up. We need to do something. We need to redo the health care, blah, blah, blah. But for years, no one did anything. All right? Obama did. He did something. I mean, he screwed it up, in my opinion. He screwed it, but he at least did something instead of just give lip service, right? He royally screwed it up to a point to where someone needs to fix it. And you know what's so funny? Is that after that, we literally have had nothing but lip service about getting it fixed. So it's really funny. Give me a second. My dog's wanting in here with me. Yes? You're not getting my spaghetti yet. Well, okay, give me a second. I'm not done yet. So we had years and years under both parties, right? And that's kind of where my whole thing on politics is we're arguing whether the heads or tails of a coin is better for you. It's still worth 25 cents. I take a quarter, I flip it, heads, tails, it doesn't matter. It's still 25 cents. Same thing. Republican, Democrat, at the end of the day, no one's going to be happy. Not everyone, at least. So my thing is we should look at what we can agree on, right? Which is something that does not happen very often. I think we can all agree that education needs a major overhaul. Okay? I'm sorry, I was a teacher for a bit. And you start talking about things you see, and it's well, you don't need to really look into that because you don't teach that subject. Well, yeah, I don't teach that subject, but every subject, including math, requires you to be able to read. And when your kids are 3 to 4 grade levels below average, a very big chunk of them, it's not 5 to 10% of them. I'm saying half, at least half, if not more, in every classroom I've been in. just does not have the vocabulary. I taught middle school, but even then, I'm not having them read Shakespeare. I'm having them read simple things, and they don't know what the word budget means. They don't know what the word oh gosh, Dad Nabbit. I can't remember the one I was hanging on the most. But they don't understand that. They don't understand that if you're reading something that was written in the 1400s, that some of the words' meanings have changed. And you explain to them before you get into something, hey, they're going to say this word, and today it means this, but in the time it was written, so this is the context you need to be thinking in, and you tell them this beforehand, and then they hear the word, and they're like, oh, you're using profanity, and it's like, no. This is referring to dog breeding, okay? When they say bitch, they're talking about a dog that is not purebred. They're not using it as an insult. They're actually using it for the noun it was originally intended for, and I told you about this beforehand, and told you not to make a big deal about it. I warned you beforehand, and that's the kind of crap you deal with, right? And the thing is that like we really need, and this is my philosophy, we need to focus more on teaching reading in logic in the earlier years. They need to start having to read more than 5 minutes. I will tell you that when I learned how long they were being required to read, it's no wonder a kid couldn't read something that was over a page long, because they don't have the God, I want to say stamina, the mental stamina to sit in silence and read for over 30 seconds. We really need to fix it, but taking screens away isn't going to solve that problem. Everyone thinks that's going to solve the problem. When the parents keep giving them a phone at home, and the parents complain because we tell them they can't have their phone out in class, that is what the problem is. The problems are at home. It's not the education system. Okay? Part of it is, okay, because I will tell you, I found out how to keep my kids from getting on the internet because I had an internet kill switch that would kill anyone's internet who was in my class. Okay? But the problem with that is that sometimes you have kids getting taken out of your class, especially if you teach an elective. What are you doing, you crazy cat? You teach an elective, for instance. Like me, I taught I taught an elective, and so they would take the kids out of my class first and foremost. They wouldn't take them out of PE or gym, or they'd take them out of art, music, choir, band, and not so much band actually, but they would definitely take them out of my class, art, and music, or choir, quite often, to do like the reading help, the tutoring stuff, right? And I don't, to me, that they're there to learn that stuff, right? So I don't have a very big issue with it until it comes to I'm turning off everyone's internet. And granted, I know which kids are off, so I'd go back and turn theirs on. But when I do turn off everyone's, it does disconnect them for a minute, right? And then I'd be getting talked to about it, like, oh, well, you disconnected this person. I was like, yeah, it was out for like maybe 30 seconds. I would make them use Microsoft Word on the computer, right? Oh, really? Nothing from the PC Gamer Show? I heard there was some good stuff there. At least I saw a YouTube video that had that said there was some stuff at the PC Gamer Show. Is that not true, Exclave? Anyways, what I'm saying is that some of the teachers, and when I say some, I mean a majority of them, don't know how to use the classroom software they have to control what their students are doing, because we could whitelist and blacklist things. So if I'm giving them an online article to read, I'm only going to I'm going to put a whitelist out because of the websites I want them to be able to go to. A couple little things, but mostly low quality crap. You mean you didn't like the 9070 GRE? Did they discuss that there by chance? Look at this junk. Look at that. He's just sitting there. Aussie, don't. Aussie, why are you on my cluttered desk? Why are you looking at me like that? That's my cat, or my assist-a-cat, as I like to call him. His name's Aussie. I also call him Kamikaze Aussie, because he likes to run into things. I mean, he will literally, I'll be walking down the hallway at night, and he will run smack dab into me and then latch onto my foot and attack me and almost trip me and kill me every time. Revamp looks kind of neat. Are you trying to politely tell me I don't need to rant on teaching yet? Screens aren't the problem in the classroom. It's the lack of proper use of screens. And the people in charge not knowing how to use the software they have. That's really seriously what it is. Because I had that problem at the very beginning until I spent my own time looking at how to control the software. Alright, so let's see. PC Gamer Show. Case 2026. Let's see here. Yeah, I love the music.
Was at the BAFTA.
Yes.
Congratulations on yet more nominations for Citizen Sleeper 2.
Yeah, no.
No, I think this is actually someone else's show. Let's see here. Xbox Game Showcase. Game Showcase, Gears of War. Oh, God. Have I ever told you my Cliff Belinsky story? Because I did this. I didn't know who he was at first. And I have people who can back me up on this because they were there and they were like, dude, you know who that you just told that to was? I was like, no, who? I'm probably not going to play tonight because I need to be in bed early-ish tonight. Though I might go, I got my ass handed to me from Clea several times. I walked away from her because she's apparently the second hardest boss in the game or something like that. I ain't beating her at level 76. I'm going through and clearing other places and getting better weapons. I think I'm going to farm Chroma, or the Chroma upgrades for weapons, and level up while I'm doing it. And I'm eating my SpaghettiOs with meatballs because, I'm highballing it. Let's see. So Cliffy B, right? So when Duke Nukem 3D came out, or Duke Nukem Forever came out, okay, I was at the Gearbox Community Day that day, right? And I worked for GameStop's corporate office at the time, and granted, I wasn't really good for. I had an acquaintance at Blizzard, or not Blizzard, but at Gearbox that was their community manager at the time that I had worked with at GameStop's corporate office. And so we kind of got in. We didn't get VIP treatment because, he didn't give us that. But, he would let us know things, right? And so he let us know when they were going to start letting people in. And so we got lined up. And we were first in line to go to the dance that night. The Duke Nukem Forever thing where they had the Go-Go Girls and stuff. And so we're waiting in line there, right? Well, there were some VIP people. And he didn't bother telling us that, hey, there's going to be some VIP people come in if they come up, because he knew we were first in line. He'd come out and talk to us a couple of times. He didn't tell us to let anyone in or tell them where to go if they were VIP. And I will say this, Cliff Bazinski, he was very graceful. I was a dick, right? I'm going to throw it out there. I was a dick. So, Cliffy B, if you ever see this, okay, I want to first off say, I apologize. I didn't know who you were, all right? I'm autistic. Please forgive me. I thought everyone should wait in line, right? He comes up and he was like, hey, yeah, is this where you go to get in? I was like, yeah. And he goes, okay. And he's sitting there, and I looked over at him and was like, yeah, the end of the line's way back there, buddy. And my friends are just looking at me but they're just looking at me weird, and I was just like, what? And I was like, the back of the line's back there, And he's like, oh, okay. And he just walked off. I mean, he was very nice about it. So, and I don't believe I was that much of a dick, but I mean, I kind of was because I didn't know who he was or whatever. Gears of War, I played it. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, Cliffy B. I didn't like your game, but then again, I'm a Dark Souls type, Souls gamer. So it's it's a beautiful game. It looks great. It's just not the kind of game I like, right? So I've watched other people play it. I mean, it's got a good story. It's a shooter game, and it's just not my cup of tea. But yeah, I told him to get the back of the line, basically. And so yeah, every time I see a Gears of War game, I'm reminded of how I was a dick to the creator of that game by Small Screen Hero and Lordly Rooster. So I use their gamer tags because I don't think they want their real names associated with it, because they may still be associated with the former company I worked for. But yeah, that is my Cliffy B story. I've met him. I've actually met Richard, the owner of Gearbox, quite a few times. Let's see. But yeah, that was my Cliffy B story. Kind of a jerk. So, and that's the problem, is I have autism and ADHD, so, usually I'm very rules-focused, rules-oriented, but when I get into, and I think Xclave, you can point this, you can confirm or deny this, but when I get into social situations, I get really weird, and I tend to just start acting like the other people in the room, because I kind of go with the flow, because I don't want to stand out, and I want to just kind of blend in. So, because it's just my defense mechanism for being socially awkward, because, yeah. Awkward as a stripper in church, yeah. Thank you. Speaking of strippers, I'm the only person that when I was young would go to a strip club with my friends and get insulted by the strippers, okay? Don't do that anymore because I'm an old man. Though there is one place I would go again, not for the girls, but for the food, because they actually had really good hamburgers. I mean, I hate saying it, but they did. One of some of the best hamburgers I ever had. And their French fries were so crispy I could have used them as prison shivs. I'm sorry, but they were great. I still think about it to this day. I'm guaranteeing you it was like, 20 years ago that I went to that place, but still, yeah. And that's because I just went with some guys after work at one place I worked at. With my wife's permission. Exactly. Some of them have really good food. It's like insane how good the food is. I will say the place I went like literally, yeah, Cabaret Royale. They used to advertise on the radio all the time, like on the Edge or whatever. The Legs and Eggs buffet. I think it was. Was that the one you're talking about? Let's see what we got. I thought Valheim was already out. Asmongold reacts to the 2026 PC gaming show. Here, we're going to do Kami-sama reacts. I think that gets us away with being able to... Well, let me go into my settings right quick and update everything. Let's see here. Kami-sama reacts to the PC Gaming Show 2026. Well, it should update every... Control-C, Control... There we go. Everything's updated now. Or at least it should be. Since I've been warned in advance it sucks, guess what we're going to do, guys? We're going to do the playback speed at 1.5 until something actually clicks with me. Let's see, we got a countdown. is what I don't get. This is 2026. First off, and granted, I'm not gonna wait this entire 19 minutes. I'm just finishing eating, so y'all don't have to watch me eat my SpaghettiOs. Which, by the way, I cooked in a crock pot. Sue me. Ah! What? It was good. It was nice, delicious. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you go rinse it out for me? I'm live streaming right now. And can you refill me with tea and ice? Yeah, go find my water bottle. That might be a good idea. Please. And thank you. Could you please go find my water bottle for me, which I think is right by the bed in the bedroom? Or it may be in the floor right there. Hey, is it there? No? Oh, it's right here.
Hollywood. It's the
and
PC
it's already
Gaming
full,
Show
so thank
pre-show
you.
with your host, Frankie Ward, and your co-host, me, Els. And now, here's your host, Frankie
All right.
Ward.
Wow, yes, wow, thank you.
I thought
thank you.
we
Welcome
had
to
a
the PC Gaming Show
countdown.
pre-show.
What the
We've got a
heck
big
is
show for you
this?
tonight, but before we get to our guests, some stuff in the news today. RAM prices. Have you heard about this? This is breaking news. The price of RAM is still higher than Woody Harrelson at a Snoop Dogg concert. What else? AI has been in the news. Have you heard about this? AI is everywhere now. This is true. I downloaded an AI app to create cue cards for this joke, and not only did it spatula tennis hubcap, it completely messed up the Bleachers Safer drink. Okay, folks, let's get started. Give it up for the pre-show band.
Wait a second.
What a band. Did you guys get up to anything wild this weekend?
Speaking of RAM,
Awesome, and a big round of applause for
Wait a
my
second.
trusty psychic Els.
Thanks, Frankie. It's great to be here. And speaking of sidekicks, I was recently reading about where the term sidekick comes from.
Some say it derives from pickpocket slang because the front pocket was called the kick and it was the safest place to store your valuables. So a psychic is someone you implicitly trust. Wait, where's my wallet?
You only have a fiver in here, but you do carry around a photo of Withers Big Naturals from Baldur's Gate 3.
Those are way more valuable than cash.
wait a second.
Let's move on. Our
Hey, guys.
first guest you know from games like In Other Waters and Citizen Sleeper. Please welcome Gareth Damian Martin.
Hello.
Gareth,
Guys,
lovely
I'm
to see you.
gonna
I think the
solve
last
the
time we
RAM
probably both saw you was at the
crisis.
BAFTA.
RAM
Congratulations
crisis.
on yet more nominations for Citizen Sleeper 2.
Yeah, no awards, but 2 nominations. That's 6 total, so I'll take that.
Honestly, I think the nominations are all you need, though. I know that's easy for me to
Look,
say as someone
I
who's never
found
been
more
nominated. for
affordable
one.
RAM.
But it does mean that the peers have selected you, and games are so subjective. But also, games have always been this hybrid medium inspired by the likes of film, TV, theatre, and tabletop games. Why do you think, or what do you think the influence that tabletop games have had on the medium?
Yeah, I mean, kind of all aspects of games, really. Without tabletop games, we wouldn't have health points or experience points.
All right, so I'm the health points, experience points thing. He is correct about that. We got our mechanics, the math, but the mechanics. The video game made it easier. You didn't have to roll dice; it just automatically, it randomizes all that stuff. But this is a whole lot of I'm a get straight to the point kind of person. If you had to spend 20 minutes buttering me up to tell me I suck, I would just rather get that 20 minutes back and do what I want with it, and you just flat out tell me I'm suck, objectively tell me why I suck so I can improve upon it. And if you have any ideas of how I can improve upon it, it would be great. Hey, by the way, Xclave, did you see I found affordable RAM? It's a 2003 Dodge Ram 1500. Not a good joke, right? Okay. Thought I was being funny. Let's just forward through this crap. I'm glad they got a time countdown. System Shock 2023. Oh my gosh, let's see here.
A complete remake of the System Shock game. And I don't really need to belabor it, but think about System Shock as the seed and all of the games that came from that tree. Deus Ex, Thief, Bioshock, of course.
Let's see here. System Shock. Wait a second. Library. Oh, by the way, I helped fund that game. I'm like one of the producers of it, I think, too. And I am one of the 2 executive producers of this game. So, I actually developed a scenario for this game. I have a character I designed and everything and gave him a story. And they actually added him to other things in there, too, because they liked the idea of the character I made. Yes, there's also an adults-only mode on this. So, System Shock. Look, we have System Shock 1, which I believe this has already been remade. I'm not entirely sure if this was the remake version of the original. No, I think this is just a slightly updated original. And then there was System Shock 2, which actually, in my opinion, looks worse than System Shock 1. But yeah, they're good games. They're great. They're wonderful. Now you're going to put them in Unreal Engine 5 probably, making them unplayable.
Shopping Ratman and blasting Chaos culture right now.
Four-player co-op game, specifically this Hive City.
Warhammer
called
40K.
It's a mix.
Right now.
Spin-off. It's coming out, so they should be good.
How does this new class complement others in the game?
Oh, that's
So it's very
beautiful.
sort of broad and very
It's such
open,
a
and you
beautiful
can sort of
game.
spec
When
it
will I
out
be able to afford a
exactly
video
like
card
you
to
want.
play
You can
that?
fill a lot of different roles in the game, which is cool. Where previously other classes were more sort of specialized as maybe 1 or 2 roles, so this has a broader scope, I would say.
You guys are known for making co-op games.
No.
What do you think makes a great co-op game?
We adhere very hard to the sort of Left 4 Dead formula that they
Let's
invented back in the
see
day.
here.
One of the keystones, at least according to me, is that there are elements in the game when you have to co-op. Like you have to
Ban
co-op.
one party
you can't sort of get out of
platter. There we go.
being caught by clicking the button and getting out. You have to have a friend help you out. I think that is super important. And also having like there's also we have stuff that we call like drops in the levels where they're on the right way.
I'm
what
watching it at
games flash out the
1.5
confidence
times
when
speed,
co-op
so I
games
don't
work?
waste
It was
time.
back in the day. It was cool on these games, and we want to do a game
Have an IP?
of the year.
Not playing on
Had the thing in PC game with the
When? Where can they?
PlayStation.
Thank you once again. Humour. Oh, trailer.
That looks like it could
Why
be a
does a
fun
horse
game.
my wallet?
Now, an aspect of
You still want?
Was a PC gamer whose name was Sean. He worked as a rocket to all day long. He got his favorite XP.
wow. It sure was a long day of doing architecture for me, Sean Day 9.
You know,
but
that's
now I've got the
green
entire
screen.
evening to do my favorite thing, which is play video games.
I am
Did someone
pretty
say
sure
video
that entire
games?
background is a
hello,
green
PC
screen.
neighbor.
Well, hello, Sean. What game do you want to play first? I've got them all. We have Commando Death Dragon Extreme 6. We have Executive Accounting Online. Or, my personal favorite, Best Friend Simulator.
Oh, Amika. Hello? Yes, this is Sean. What? When? Today? That can't be right. Well, all right. We can't play video games tonight at all. Because we've got to host the PC Gaming Show.
I get to mention it didn't involve us. That was just from bringing you premieres and managing our...
All right, let's see.
With every step, we boldly explore the unknown. And piece by piece, we build an understanding of the strangest mysteries.
Okay, this is
in
a
the
Star
universe.
Trek game.
Captain, our sensor array is getting unusual readings from... What is that? Let it have open! Repeat! Let it out!
Outpost unknown. Hey, I have a question. Does it have the Zerg in it by chance? I know that's StarCraft. But obviously it's definitely like, you know.
Welcome to 95, the start of a new revolution. The information superhighway.
Yeah,
a world
I
ruled by
remember. I
the
used to
transistor,
make
where
websites
power is measured in hertz and
back in
bytes.
that time.
A place where us freaks and geeks can be free. No nations, no race, just ideas and knowledge. They call me a criminal, a hacker. While corporations spy on us and governments control us, they murder and kill and tell us it's for our own good. I'm not the criminal. I'm a freedom fighter with a motive. They can try to scare me, but they'll never stop me.
Gnome Systems takes very seriously any attempts to hack, infiltrate, or otherwise illicitly access our servers. Should you be found to do so, we will not hesitate to apply the full force of the law.
That looks like it might be a fun game, sadly. Relic? Yeah. Oh, look! Another World War II storming the beaches of Normandy. What game is this again? Let's go back to the beginning right quick so we... Oh! Well, she comes in, opens the door. Assist the cat, are you in here still? Where you're not supposed to be? Company of Heroes. I mean, it's a strategy game. It could be good.
Mika, the trick. That is super into our mouths. I'll sit.
Blah, 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 blah.
You could have turned back, but you didn't. I know that taking the step is not for the faint of heart. It is taken by those who seek something more.
I'm still at 1.5 times speed because I'm like just. This is actually one of the ways I get things done really fast. Like when I'm watching stuff on YouTube, I typically watch it at 1.5 times.
You accept the sweetest kiss of all.
As a matter of fact,
listen up, you donuts. I'm going to test you on everything it takes to run an arcane restaurant. If you want to earn a mithril star from legends like Guy Fieri, Ilya Craigchild, and me, Gordon Ramsay, then take my advice. You need to cook up tasty combos, hire the right crew, and stand tall in the face of cosmic horrors. If you think you can take the heat, get in that kitchen and show me some magic. Don't just stand there like a troll turd. Play the f***ing demo.
Getting serious now.
You know, I have played some serious Sam games, and I suck at it.
The pain is about to start. Let's fight.
Red Kiss looks like it could be good if we pretend that they gave any indication of what the gameplay is. You know, I've heard things about Dispatch, but I've heard it was good, but I've heard it's more of a story-based game. Kind of like a visual novel. Is that true?
Missed Serious Sam. It's lovely to see he's still in good shape.
My handwritten correspondence, things we love to do. Hey, Sean.
Frankie!
Oh,
Sean, you should know that no veils can obscure my piercing. An exclusive new look at Control Resonant.
Control Resonant. You know, I still haven't played Control. Uh-oh. Come here. You want to get in my lap? Nope. You just want to be a pain in the butt. You gonna lay in the bed? If you lay in the bed, I'm fine with you being in here. And see, you know, I've played visual novel games before. You know, I used to buy them every time we go to the anime convention. They're still visual novels. I don't care whether they're that kind or not, okay? They're still visual novels.
Where you combine the use of paranatural powers and melee combat to fight against otherworldly threats. You play as the Faden, and all of this is taking place in Manhattan, New York. In the first game, the whole game took place inside a place of power called the Oldest House, in this kind of brutalistic architecture environment.
Wait, what was this game again?
Action RPG, where you combine the use Control Resonant is a third-person action RPG where you combine
I cannot hear what he said.
Control Resonant is a third-person action RPG where you combine the use of paranatural power.
I'm gonna solve
Control Resonant is a third-person action RPG where you play with the game and now
patterning, and it is basically taking what is already there, and the resonance themselves are often than just the world, and it is not just a gimmick. That patterning is at the very core of the whole experience, so it touches all of our themes.
So
the game is very responsive.
like it could be a
navigating,
Souls-like.
traversing the world is fun and fast and easy to do. For instance, we have the shift ability that allows you to access these different gravity anomalies.
We have the 90-degree gravity shifts, we have 180-degree gravity shifts. Very minimal UI elements, but everything that looks like a walkable surface, like a ground, floor, road, anything that looks like you should be able to walk on this.
See how you were talking the other day
We do have
about,
some
like,
spaces
you ain't
in the
got
game where
time
every
for
wall
certain
you see is
things.
actually a gravity anomaly.
And you get into this really mind-bending sequence where, yes, you kind of lose yourself a bit as well, but you kind of react to the immediacy of the situation and so on. And then it becomes part of
Like,
your
this game
natural
looks
way
really
of moving
cool,
through
but
the
there's
world.
so many cool
Incomprehensible in
games
one way,
coming out
but once you kind of
sometimes.
get it, you just get it.
You just don't have time for them all, and you feel cheated.
The combat chance from range to melee, I would say on level design side it's a lot more about deciding
But
like what's
how do I say this?
what
The
kind of
combat
enemies, how
seems
many of
more
them.
like Devil May Cry
I'm thinking of
like-ish
like some
from what I'm
interesting
seeing
environmental
here.
things you can do in the combat
All these
spaces. Like these
combos
things
and
that create
stuff.
variety into the combats. We do have more enemy
I
buffs than we
don't
did
like
have
that that
in
much,
control,
'cause
so
you
that
get
definitely helps.
like stun lock things with things.
We have
I like
always
games
wanted
like Dark
even the
Souls where,
paranatural things to somehow feel connected and married
like,
into the normal
literally,
mundane everyday
as long as you
world.
got the
So even if
stamina,
you are
you can
able
pull
to
it off.
perform like
You don't have to
superhuman
unlock
feats
all
and
these
telekinesis,
combos
for example, it still should feel that
Get
it's
the weapon,
generous.
you
It
meet the
doesn't
stats,
come
you
easy
can
to Dylan.
use it
Dylan
the
is
way it's
fighting
supposed to be
dirty, and he is able to perform these powerful telekinetic pushes and ground slams, but he does have a toll, and it does hurt him in the process a little bit as well. So there's this physicality that we always try to retain
my
with
God.
our visualizations and audio, even if
Well,
the
we're
thing
trying
that
to
you
make it
perform as a player
realistic,
is
so if you
inherently somehow
fall,
superhuman
you know,
or
you take
otherworldly.
damage, but yet we got telekinesis and gravity control.
when you take these different elements, these different pieces,
Yeah,
the
button
enemies,
mashers,
the shifting
that's-
environment where gravity has gone bonkers, what you can do with your melee weapon, the supernatural abilities,
here.
we create this really interesting
Oh.
sandbox, and you feel like you have all the means to improvise.
clean my
think it's
office so
unlike
bad.
anything else.
Let's see here. Oh, now this looks like it could be fun. Get down. Thank you. Ah. Let's see here. Blah blah sated, gone feral.
They left you for dead. They buried the truth. Time for revenge. Puncture targets. Cause distractions. Disguise yourself. Use anything as a weapon. Hunt with your friends or by yourself. Every run is different. Revenge never dies.
What's the name
A
of this?
cooperative roguelike assassination game. Gone Feral.
Gone feral, right?
Wishlist on Steam now.
Feral. You see this? You see this? Wait a second. Wait a second.
Hey, Mika,
Add
would you be
to
interested in
your
teaming up with
wish
me on my
list.
bloody mission for revenge?
That's what that means.
They left you for dead. They buried the truth.
Oh, that's Steam Planet. All right, what is this?
So, you're the new owner of the Grand Hotel, huh?
I'm not staying. I'm just here to sell the place.
Well, I hope you do better than the last guy. He disappeared, you know.
My father? Yeah, I know.
I've been looking into his disappearance. If you come across anything as you restore the old hotel, a clue, a lead, or even just something weird, you let me know. I always wanted an American partner, like in the movies. Yeah, this is gonna be so cool. Come on, get in. I'm gonna show you these mean streets.
When I turn the corner, let's better run. I got one hand on my badge and the other on my gun. Maybe you're calling 999 or it's 911.
No, already not interested.
I don't know what happened to it. I mean, it's been featured twice in Britain's Most Haunted Towns.
And Britain's most crappiest.
Oh, this is really beginning to creep me out.
Oh wait, what kind of gun is that?
I'm sure, oh man, seriously. It doesn't look that hard.
One of these days I'll show them something. One of these days, yes, I'm gonna go far. Get out of this place, so I know
All
it's
right,
coming.
this might be entertaining.
One of these days I'll show them something. One of these days I'll hit the goal. Remember this place, I want for nothing. Gonna be a star.
There are no ghosts in the grand. A musical Lovecraftian adventure.
Hey! Hope you're all having a great time at the PC Gaming Show. As captain of the ESS Starseeker, trust me when I say, this group...
Blah, blah, blah. Starseeker, Astroneer Expeditions, Wishlist now.
We'll be checking back.
But...
And we're gonna out, okay?
Virtue in a sledgehammer.
Adventuring is not for everyone. I risk my life every day, you know. It's not that easy.
Hey, boss, we're ready. I called dibs on that goblin with the tiny shield.
Yeah, sure, but don't interrupt. So I spent years developing tactics. Like now, it's all about offense against these greasy goblins. You see? I can do this in my sleep. It's really all about knowing...
Enemy reinforcements, boss. Some cultist and a big-ass goblin.
Wait a second.
Getting creative, huh?
We're doing favors, right? So, there is a demo you can download for Virtua and a Sledgehammer already. So they said, just add to your wish list. Hey, not only add it to wish list, add to your download the demo if you want to try it out. Okay.
Lonzo, you benched. Gary, get out there. Let's see how they like that.
And the reason I say that is because I think companies that offer a demo before the try before you buy, they're putting it on the table. They're saying our game doesn't suck. We're willing to let you play it before you buy it, right? The games that don't offer demos, I kind of feel that way about sometimes. I think they're saying, yeah, this shit's gonna suck. I mean, thankfully, Steam has a fairly good return policy. For considering it's a digital gaming platform, having a return policy at all is actually good. So, but let's continue.
Fuck, Gary, now!
My bad, sorry. Marks these days.
Hey, boss, they're chanting. The big one's going berserk. Oh, Gary, move!
Oh, but it's not my turn. Ah, my arm! Oh boy, that's not good. We need a meat shield?
Oh, I get the big? Well, then Jenny.
Fuck you, Clive. Maybe you're the meat shield.
Shut up! I'm talking about the prisoner. Okay, buddy. You take one for the team. Now, Jenny, use the terrain. Don't dodge, don't dodge, don't dodge. Yes! All right, Gary. Payback time. Finish it. Take that! And there you have it. Just another flawless victory for me, the Kev.
Happy bastards. You know what? All tactics, zero tact. Play the combat demo. Look, they got a demo, guys. They got a demo. Another door. Play the demo. Look, guys, another...
All the games from today's show can be found over on the PC Gaming Show Steam page. Head on over to pcgamer.com/wishlist to check it out.
Add that one to our wish list because this looks... After Quest. Yeah, that one looks nice. Ooh, what is this? /0. Now this looks like a Metrovania with guns and swords, so I'm going to call it the Gun Kata system, even though that's not what it's called. There's a movie with Christian Bale in it that swords and guns were used interchangeably. Gun Kata. /0. I'm a big goober for Metroidvanias.
Now, will technology ever get better than cassette tapes? I mean, you can fit 7 songs on a single tape.
And you can get as many free songs as you want by recording them off the radio, and you're only going to get like 10, 20 seconds of an annoying DJ blowing over the top of it.
Honestly, that's not bad.
Wait, time out. I'm gonna...
Gyros arrived unnoticed.
I'm going to fact check this woman right quick because I'm tired of people being dumb. Let's go to Google right quick. 90-minute audio cassettes, because I think that was the largest ones I could find when I was younger. Yeah, so you can still buy them apparently. A lot of 12. Walmart, apparently there's someone selling them online at Walmart. They're 90 minutes, right? So that's more than a CD holds. Okay, CDs only hold, if you get the 70-minute CD, 70. So what is the average, what is the average length of a song? All right, 3 minutes and 15 seconds, okay? I'm going to break that down. 15 seconds is a quarter or 25% of an hour, so we're going to do some simple calculations right quick. Yes, this is definitely my habit here. 90 divided by 3.25 is 27 songs, okay? And if you're saying, oh, well, there's 2 sides of that, okay, I agree, there's 2 sides. So that's 13. She was like literally 13.84, so practically 14. She literally is an idiot. Okay, and if you're like, well, maybe she didn't know 90-minute cassettes existed, I'm going to say that bitch probably doesn't even know what an audio cassette is or how to operate it, because she looks like she's about 10, 15 years younger than me. So I'm going to say she's just trying to be quirky and smart, and instead just prove that she just doesn't know what she's talking about. That would be 18 divided by 2 is still 9. 2 more than what she said. All right, so yeah. And when you were recording songs on the radio back in the day, see this side rant right here. When you were recording songs, you ended it when the song you were listening to and wanted to record was off. You didn't record what the damn DJ was saying most of the time. You didn't leave it on and randomly hope they played the song you want. You were sitting there waiting for the song you wanted to hear and play over and over and over again to play, and then you would record it, and then you would cue it up. And if you were like me, it's like, well, I got the song I want, you would go and record it to another tape and then keep that as your permanent tape, and cue it at the end so you could record on it and listen to, when you got your whole mixtape made, you could listen to it over and over again, and you just went back to the other one and recorded over all this stuff again, right? So, yeah, this is another example of what generation came after millennials? Oh, dude, yeah, the new Castlevania. That's going to be a sell my soul to get if I don't have a job by then thing. I'm probably going to go walk the street corner or something. Or if I'm actually, having a good day by then. But yeah, this is just another example of the people that's the generation underneath what our generation is, opening their mouths and not knowing what the hell they're talking about because they're trying to make it look like they understand where we came from, and they don't. They really don't. So, anyways, sorry.
Wait,
that's
this
my
cassette
side
tape,
rant.
it's not music at all. The label says monsters.
Wait a minute. Monsters on cassette tapes? That sounds like an
Oh,
extremely
you do know they
skillful
used to put
segue
games on
into our
cassette
next
tapes, you
world
idiots, on the
premiere.
Atari. Maybe you should mention that. Maybe you should mention that some games
do you
were
have a cassette
actually
player too?
on cassette on older computers.
And you've done all this before. Been lost on another world. Turned into scary monsters with cassette tape.
If I was the people who made this, I'd be mad because they spoke ignorantly of cassette tapes before they advertised my show.
Returns to Earth.
But
Are we
you know what?
not on Earth?
You first came to Elmich looking for your friend, correct?
Cassette Beast is already out, guys.
Come on, I can take you on all day.
This game exists already.
Land are under my influence. It is the 21st century now. The time has come.
Now, y'all want to hear something weird? I was going to add it to my queues.
Can you help me?
And once again, I literally, I can't express this enough. I already own this game. Okay? Cassette Beast is already in your Steam library. There is a special promotion right now for $6.99. No, I do not get a commission for it. I have not played this game. Why have I not played this game? Once again, if you read my bio, I have, right now, over 2,000 games. As a matter of fact, on Steam alone, I have 2,414 games. I have not played them all. Okay? Seriously, I know I have some games that I've never played, and when someone says, hey, I want to play this game or see what it's like, I would be like, well, I actually own this game, but I haven't played it, so, like group games and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, yeah, let's use this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be that nice anymore because you get in trouble with stuff sometimes. All right, anyways, let's go. So, I own this game, but I would suggest looking at it because it looks neat. I like that style of game. I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of liking what this looks like. I don't usually like first-person shooters, but... See, I am finding a special place in my heart for first-person shooters that are team-based, where you're working towards goals. I always like to capture the flag and stuff, but I got... Oh, Void Breaker. Let's see. Oh, that looks like it... Wait. Let's see if that actually exists. Void Breaker... Oh, store. Store. Void Breaker... All right, so oh wait, that's the Ascension update. Let's see. First off, it looks like we have 2 games named Void Breaker. One's Void / Breaker, and one's Void Space Breaker. Oh wait. All right. So apparently they named this one. If you're looking at it and you're typing it in, you have to do the Void / Breaker to find it. Okay. I'm going to add this to my wish list. I'm not going to get it right away because I don't have. Let's see. Is it single player? It's early access. They got a demo, so download the demo. Obviously, they like to put their money where their mouth is. You can buy Void Breaker and plus Trepang 2 bundle for $15.19, or you can just buy Void Breaker by itself for $15.99. I don't know how that works. I really don't know how that works. Either that or I already own Trepang. Let's see. This is gonna be bad if I already own Trepang. I already own Trepang. Okay, so once again, I have so many games, I don't even know how to keep up with what I own, okay? It's another reason I'm not hot on buying games immediately, but the new Castlevania, I'm buying that shit, because I love Castlevania. Alright, that's a card-based game. 2 fights, 2 sides, 2 times faces.
Yes, it really...
Shadow surprise. This full sire?
Oh, I know what. 5 years. Here are 2 of our very favorite PC neighbors to tell you all about it.
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Ben Starr.
And I'm Samantha Bayard.
And we're incredibly excited to give you a first look at our new game.
Stronghold 4, the brand new Castle Sim and RTF.
But I'm sure you're up to the task of bringing the place back into splendor. Might I suggest
understand that
next
some
phase
people
farm
like
to
these
feed our
games.
population?
I really do. My dad
stocks
played
are back
games
up
like
again.
this.
We can
He
train
loved
soldiers
StarCraft,
and
for
build
instance.
defenses to
I
prepare
remember
for
the
further
first time
battle
he
craze.
ever got into a...
My bow calls.
My sword is
Just me and my
I don't know whether you remember this
that's
actually
a
or
nice
not.
thingy
The
bob
weird
between
phone
us there.
call at
What's
3
going
a.m.
on
in the
with the
morning when we were roommates.
It's my time to shine.
Was my
This
dad
inferno
bragging
is
to
punishment
me
for
he'd
our
beat a
sins.
Korean
huge
player
invasion force
online
is
in
marching on the
StarCraft.
castle, my liege.
So
Another village taken then.
That was...
Make no mistake.
You know, my dad played StarCraft, but did try games like this too.
I have a favor to ask of you.
It's probably my ADHD can't handle those games. Let's see here. You know what? I run an AMD Ryzen 9 9900X. You know, sadly, since I like Ikaruga, this game looks interesting to me. And runners.
My brother has betrayed us all.
And Windrunners has a demo,
His
guys.
legendary knights of the Round Table have all fallen prey to corruption, or have simply disappeared. Avalon, once a glorious kingdom, is now falling into despair, and corruption ravages the land. Thus, I have created the legend of the Twilight Knights, for salvation will not come from a single knight, but from many. Wardens of Avalon.
I'd like to know more about take that. On the Arthurian legend? That makes me want to go upstairs and...
Nope, remember what happened last
I look.
Our second
Can you imagine the...
is because we're here to see the world's first gameplay reveal for Planet Zoo 2.
Alright, I have no interest in this. Just throwing it out there.
I'm Eric,
Sims
chairman
that
of Fen.
require you
I'm
to,
Alice, the zoo
like,
operations manager at Fen. We're here to help you on your journey of building and managing zoos, as well as restoring wildlife reserves across the globe. You'll be creating habitats for all kinds of species, and making sure they're well cared for. Not to mention managing your staff and keeping your guests happy, too. With that in mind, let's begin.
It wasn't that time consuming.
Meet
If that makes
Lamarty,
any sense. I
the
could speed
Maasai
it up
giraffe.
and stuff.
He shares his space with a
But
pretty
these
big
things,
family,
there's
so we
just
need to make
always
sure there's
way
plenty
too
of
much
vegetation
going
for
on.
everyone. And with the warm
Like
weather,
the
we need to
beginning
keep
is
the
slow,
fresh
but
water
when you
flowing.
get to the higher levels,
Speaking
it's
of water,
just
we'll need
insane.
an aquarium
Doing
large enough
the-
to house several of our aquatic species,
Imagine doing
including
every
our endangered
position
hawksbill turtles,
in a
Mia and her
city.
family.
You'd be surprised how
Like
quickly
in a
these
city
tanks get
government,
dirty.
all by
There goes
yourself.
one of our keepers now.
That's what it kind of winds up being. just...
We have one more stop to make.
For those who can do it,
a brand new
great.
kind of
For
habitat.
those of us
An
who
aviary.
can't,
It'll be the
you know,
perfect home for our white-tailed sea eagles, Hamish
not
and Freya.
an
We've made sure
enjoyable
there's plenty of space for them to
experience.
spread
I'm
their
sick of
wings
games
and
having
to have
things
some
like
fun.
chores.
Conservation is Ben's most
why? Am I
important goal.
skipping frames?
Like in the Scottish Highlands, where we're releasing our eagles into
right now
our
I'm not
wildlife
showing
reserve.
any skipped
We've
frames.
done a lot to prepare this environment for them. Something you'll be sure to do more of on your journey.
I'm actually at, right now it's
Together,
uploading
we
at
can
around
create a better
9,000
world
kilobits
for
per
all
second.
living creatures.
Anywhere between 9 and 12.
Are you ready?
I've been trying to get it to stabilize and just do 6,500, but it's... Or, well, it's at, like, right now... Let's throw this over here right quick.
Twitch over VA got the juice. I wanna do what the fuck I wanna do. It used to be a G-Shock. It's still a G-Shock. Bust a move, okay. Yeah, shake it down. Feel like a pony making waves. Serving the crowd.
Yeah, because this is what it's showing me on my thing. I have 0 drop frames.
Now, you gotta bust a move.
If you see that. Because if I put it on my, like, the reason I was dropping frames like crazy the other day.
Next up, we sent 3 of our best minions of the Damned to procure the secret of him.
So you remember how I just all of a sudden started dropping frames like crazy? I was in my settings, which I'm going to pull up right quick here, right? I'm in my settings. And I was looking at output, and it won't let me change anything right now. But my encoder I had set to the AMD one. And when I did the latest update for Streamlabs, which was when I started having those problems, it was because the AMD encoder was there. It was like it was saying, oh yeah, your hardware can't keep up with it. I have a 9070 XT, for crying out loud. Are caused by network issues, unstable internet, and skipped frames indicated, encoding lag, meaning your CPU. And see, here's the thing. I'm using Streamlabs right now. Let's go back and pull that up. I'm using Streamlabs right now, right? And it's telling me dropped frames, and you said, what is it I'm looking for? Yeah, dropped frames are network issues. It's telling me I have 0 drop frames, right? And it's probably getting to the Streamlabs, and it could be that Streamlabs, like, it goes to Streamlabs and then it splits it to the other ones it's doing, so I only have to upload once, basically. Does that make sense? So, let's see here. Skipped frames. Fixing skipped frames on Streamlabs. It involves relieving hardware bottlenecks. To do this, cap your game's frame rate, enable performance mode inside the app to hide the live preview, and check your hardware priorities. There's a live preview? What? I'm confused. Alright, let's see here. Let's show more. Lighten your GPU and CPU. Cap your in-game FPS. Uncapped. Well, I'm not playing a game, so right-click the inside space of the preview window in Streamlabs and select Performance Mode. Performance Mode. All right, we're gonna see if I go forward now how this looks.
Mysterious power that spells certain doom for all who dare to enter. I'll miss those minions.
Death is not the end in Urkron. That is merely the beginning.
Now I don't see what it looks like when I'm transferring, but let's see.
Urkron is a top-down isometric game where you play as an Echo, and you find these very powerful items, and then you play as a team of 3 to ascend this very dark fantasy, hauntingly beautiful tower. Fight monsters, find the items, put together your build, and fight showdowns at the end of each floor. So you ascend the tower until there's only 2 teams left, and only 1 team can win.
Your whole goal is you start with nothing. You want to go get items to form your build and fly. Items are distributed throughout the tower. You can find them in chests, kill monsters, and the best places to take them off other players. When you're new, you kind of like will gravitate towards a certain playstyle, and as you continue to play more, you start to unlock different builds that you didn't know were possible. I think the item system is designed to have people embrace the playstyle that they want. We don't have traditional roles, so we don't have a support or a tank or a DPS. You're all kind of on even playing field, but you can lean into playstyles. You can lean into a ranged build or a hybrid build or a dive build just on the fly what you uncover. We want you to land and feel the tension of trying to get items quickly, knowing that the fight is coming when the beacon spawns.
This place shows us who we could have been. What we should have been.
Archeron takes place in the afterlife, so everybody that's here is dead.
Dynamically
The only way you
changed
arrive
bitrate
in this
isn't
place
there.
is if you've died with some kind of
What the
unfinished
heck?
business. So everyone here has something unresolved that's kind of pushing them forward. Our characters are all called echoes when they first arrive, and in their chests they have these things called anchors. That's where their memories live.
They're almost pebbles in the filter. They're stuck there. They can't escape. The anchor represents a memory or an emotion of unfinished business that they have from the living world. So it gets them stuck halfway. They cannot let go of the thing that happened to them in the living world.
Everybody starts out with one memory, and it's just one piece, and it could be a sense memory, it could be your mother's voice, it could be just a thought. And from that memory, the echo goes into this tower and tries to figure out who they are, why they're here.
And we always say that the answer is always the top, so that's why they turned it out. The answer is up, to get out.
Still using an insane
Players have
amount,
affected a lot of changes
like,
over
it's
the
going
years now
above
for
that.
us, but the biggest
That
thing we
could
got
be
on
a
our
big
next
part of
feedback
the
was
issue, and I
the
don't
player
know
gap
why
between
it's
training
doing
and
that.
Ascension. They were really awesome at helping us come up with the idea of Spires. Spires is kind of a arena-based 3v3 where you can climb up a spire and have like a run where you have 3 attempts before you fall to the bottom. So big goal there is lots of repetition with our items in combat to get you familiar with how pace of the game and how combat plays, so that when you go to Ascension, you're prepared. You know, Ascension has a different vibe to it. It's more methodical, it's paced out, there's lots of decision making, where you loot, what items you pick up, how you and your team synergize against other teams. As they get into it and understand combat more, it starts to open up, the combat creativity really starts to shine, and I think they'll get used to the pace and hopefully have a blast.
Yeah, I need to go through.
It's so
and
smooth. The
fix all
combat is
these
so fun.
settings
The
as
kind of
much
like
as I
team play that I've
can.
seen coming out of it it's insane. Players generally have a play style. They either like to go full eternal, meaning 4 pieces of the same set that we know synergize together, we still have to
Right
synergize
now-
together, or get a little wild into a shattered build. Get 2 pieces
I
from
am
one set, 2 pieces from
streaming
another,
to
and kind of see how it
Twitch,
goes together. But it's very
YouTube,
personal play style.
You get the benefit of 2 set bonuses with Shadow Builds.
Twitter.
You get the benefit of the Eternal ability if you do full Eternal.
When you fall in combat,
the
there's
same
so many ways
time-
to come back. You can be revived at a shrine. You can go and pick up your friend if they're crawling around on the
So-
floor. And there's this
But that's
totally clutch
because I
moment that
got
happens
premium
sometimes where
Streamlabs.
you've
Like
died,
I
the
said, it
beacons are
goes to
there,
them and then
somebody
they
runs to a
take care
beacon
of the
and all the way up to the
splitting it,
next
so that
floor, and
might
then you're
be
revived
part of the
again.
problem.
And you get to start all over, pick your stuff back up, dust yourself off, and get back in the fight.
I may switch to just doing YouTube, well, Twitch first, YouTube, and TikTok, because I'm waiting on my approval to use Streamlabs on TikTok. I can already stream
if you join now
live
and start
with my
playtesting with us,
phone on
we're still
TikTok
shaping
or
the game.
off of
I
my
think it's such a great
computer
opportunity
directly,
for players
but I want to do the
play
same
closely with the
stream,
devs, give us your feedback
so I don't
that we can make the game
have
better
all
and
that
build the community with
bandwidth
you. Go to the
waste.
website and we have details there, and you can join the playtest as we get prepared for early access.
And I also, that is.
If you join now and start playtesting with us, we're still shaping the game. I think it's such a great opportunity for players to play closely with the devs, give us your feedback, so that we can make the game better and build a community with you. Go to the website, and we have details there, and you can join the playtest as we get prepared for early access later in the year.
Goofed some. We're almost real time in the video still with our stream.
Better, and I think it's.
Let's see. I'm gonna go back and look at some of that.
And you get to start all over, pick your stuff back up.
Playtesting with it, feedback,
It's a Diablo
early access.
clone, right?
Finest battle hub. This next trailer.
Yet mortals of Neverland, foolish enough to challenge me, only to see me rise. Deadlier, bloodier, thirstier. You'll never defeat my army, nor conquer my castle. We're cursed to fight, night after night, for all eternity. For my master, for her.
Revamp. That one looks pretty nice.
War Dogs is a tactical all-out warfare FPS, where 100 players split across 3 teams fight over 1 control zone to earn themselves cash.
What makes War Dogs unique is its underlying persistent economy.
Oh my gosh,
Every
why
life you
am I
spend in-game
seeing
cash,
this
building your own custom
chat
loadout,
thing
purchasing whatever
still
equipment
here?
you want to suit your playstyle.
I'm gonna reload this right quick. There.
War
What
Dogs
the?
is a tactical all-out warfare FPS, where 100 players split across 3 teams fight over 1 control zone to earn themselves cash.
Is this the internet? She's supposed to take that
What makes
out.
War Dogs unique
It
is
was
its
out all ago.
underlying
What the-
persistent economy. Every life you spend in-game cash, building your own custom loadout, purchasing whatever equipment you want to suit your playstyle.
You then earn cash by performing any team play action in the zone, such as spotting and killing enemies, reviving and healing teammates,
Going to
driving
look
or
up
piloting
Revamp right
friends
now.
to the control zone, or building bases and even resupplying and selling items to other players. Anything that helps your team win earns you cash, with profits from every game banked into your account to spend in your next match or next time you play.
Investing in better equipment is risky, but the right choice at the right time can yield massive returns.
Oh, you go do
With its
some
unique
stuff.
cash system, 100 players fighting across 3 teams, destruction, base building, playstyle freedom, with
Ah, there we
unlimited
go.
squad sizes.
Oh no, what did I just do? No, go back.
It's
where
the
I was.
PC gaming.
All of 2
Item.
It's so smooth. The combat is so fun. The kind of like team play that I've seen coming out of
finished business that they have from the living world.
Everybody starts out with one memory, and it's just one piece, and it could be a sense memory, it could be the echo, goes the...
Alright,
I did a lot of changes.
What's that
for the
revamp?
up with the idea. Higher, combat plays. It's more what I bet more. Hopefully.
So smooth. The same pieces of the same set.
Yeah, that was
placed.
revamped.
Revived it. A really clutch beacon and back up.
Great opportunity so that we can play a game.
Summons text.
We're going through revamp.
Warfare FPS.
Wish list.
War Dogs is a tactical, all-out warfare FPS where 100 players split across 3 teams fight over one control zone
What we need to do
earn
is
themselves cash.
Play.
What makes War Dogs unique is its underlying persistent economy. Every life you spend in-game cash, building your own custom loadout, purchasing whatever equipment you want to suit your playstyle.
Spotting, piloting for the player. Game bank is rich.
Northeast.
War Dogs is a play battle royale and extraction shooter clone.
Grounded FPS
early access month. It's called.
Shrooming Gloom. And there's a demo update, guys. They updated a demo. That is dedication, guys. Oh, it's a Devolver game. I like Devolver. They do good stuff. I actually have Cult of the Lamb on my Nintendo Switch. What else do I have? Hotline Miami, yeah.
Why just defeat your enemies when you can cook and eat them? Now that I think about it.
And you're...
Go! Fight with me into tomorrow. Banish all the foes who follow. Maximum lightning flash up in the sky, and in a crash, all of the beast will die.
You know, this music right here, this riff sounds very familiar. I mean, I've heard that heavy metal riff somewhere before. Maximum Thunderness.
Welcome to the prestigious International Space Station Ares. Earth is counting on you to assess the viability of that.
This game is called Maximum Thunderness. It's a game where you shoot stuff. Go!
I wake up. That's...
If we're careful.
like... connected somehow.
How I will be remembered.
It is all connected somehow.
Yeah, it seems like it might be an interesting game for people who like slow paces.
What?
Time stuff. Yeah, it looks interesting. I like the fact that you can use the environment to kill things. That's...
Whoa! Come on. One time.
No,
one time.
Won't let you. Won't let you.
Nintendo 64 controllers.
Just let me. Just one more rematch.
Nope.
Just one more.
Nope. No. Here's the. Okay. Look. As much as I love shooters, why don't we play something more chill, like a you? And this one comes from the creator of Citizen Sleeper. Check it out. Sean, swear.
It's hard to lose at farming. It's
yeah,
hard
but
to
you're
lose
gonna
at farming.
lose. You're gonna lose. Sean, for you. And this one comes from the creator of Citizen Sleeper.
So, I'm just gonna say authenticity is important. It is very important. This is not authentic. First off, these people, they look to be in their 30s, maybe 40s, maybe. They didn't play N64. They didn't. Alright, I'm just going to say that right now. It's very inauthentic. Anyways, but I'm impressed they have clean-looking N64 controllers like
Check
that.
it out.
That's impressive, at least. Alright, from Cater to Citizen Sleeper. Don't know what Citizen Sleeper is. This just looks... Right now, I don't know whether this is gameplay or not, because I don't know what kind of game it is. So, you just show us art style, basically. Okay. Oh dear God, I'm already happy. This kind of reminds me of a nightmare I had once. Just throwing it out there. Harmless card game. Add to my wish list.
Well, that huge dispute we had off camera has finally come to this, dividing the house in half.
Yeah, well, you just stay on your half and I'll stay on mine. Although I think we established we're neighbors, not roommates.
Fine.
Fine.
Good.
Good. Oh, one of our PC neighbors must be at the door.
Yes, it's me, PC Gamers Jacob Ridley, and I'm definitely here and not being edited in at a later date and time.
Oh, neighbor, you're always so full of...
I think I mean they tough time
the script got
fully access
none of
on building a today. Full retro rig for this year's PC Game Show build. And yeah, this is a sleeper build, which ends brand new AM5 motherboard, Skimp 2, and a 1 TB 360 Benamai Gen 5 SSD sleeper build. Don't forget to head over to pcgamer.com/search. Head over to PC own.
Also, why do they live next to a all space? It's very rolling.
Ludogram. We're building Ascenders Beyond the Peak, a turn-based exploration roguelite about a team of climbers hunting ancient artifacts in mountains that hunt back. And the higher you climb, the more you realize something else is hiding up there too. Every expedition starts long before the climb.
We're supposed to be
You
getting
build
some
your
disclosure
team,
again
develop
this
your
week.
headquarters, and choose which peak is
I was
worth the
originally
risk.
told
Your
June
team is
8th
connected by a
was
single
going to
rope.
be a
You're
big
never
day
just
by
moving
people.
a character.
Give me one
You're
second,
managing a
'cause
chain
I
of
can't handle this.
consequences. And sometimes saving the team means leaving
Alright, give me
someone
1 second.
behind. The mountain is your weapon. You use gravity, terrain, and the environment itself to survive, with 9 classes that each interact with it completely differently. And its inhabitants will make sure none of it comes easy. Between climbs, your team
Before I go to
recovers,
bed, I gotta
but
sew
not
up my
everyone
ear
feels
cup.
the same way. And
Don't
what
ask
you
me
bring
what I
back
mean by
from the
that.
mountain will force you to
Oh,
choose
I'll-
between power and allegiance. The question is whether you'll make it back to choose it all.
The thread came undone, so I gotta go redo it.
Take it in.
Good news is I can sew really
The
well.
warmth of the fire.
How did I find out I was a good
The
sewer,
smell
by the way?
of your hard-earned
Well,
meal.
everywhere
The
I go,
feeling
everyone goes,
of
there's Tommy
discovering
Sama,
a
he's a
new
little
land.
so-and-so. So I figured out I was good at sewing, and I tried it
Is
one day,
what
and
adventure
right, I was good
feels
at it.
like. So breathe deep. Savor this moment of peace. At dawn, you'll make for the ley line. And by this time tomorrow, you'll have made your sacrifice and harnessed the power of magic. Soon, there will be no limit to what you can achieve. Huh. Well, at least you're still alive. Now dust yourself off and get back out there. But this time, maybe bring a friend. summer. Venture outward.
How many great games can PC Gamer fit into one show? The answer is more. Lots more. Keep watching.
I was a kid. No parents, no home. One night I saw a man. I thought he must have something valuable, so I snuck up on him and made a grab.
What was that noise?
Now this is worth the price of admission.
Did you hear something?
Got it. Just keep looking the other way. What have we here?
The Dark Project.
Not so secret anymore, is it?
Okay.
Saw. Thanks for was one experience. It's absolute
to be here.
Now,
okay.
Respect rating, asking quiet, but checking.
Yeah. Is just kind of nice.
Here's it's a what known and Ross Harry.
What's next?
Comedian. Share your thought game.
Great. We appreciate it.
Fresh off the
Exo Rally Championship. Okay, sorry, I got to go check this out. Exo Rally Championship. I'm going to add this to my wish list right quick. It looks like it could be some fun.
Fresh off the finish line, Exo Rally Champion. Fashion or got just.
If you're, I've been ships with on the best planet I can find. Needs as many shotties cryo, but
actual game.
Maybe someday.
Come on. Okay, maybe that's what the game is. Maybe you're just looking at menu screens all the time.
You can forgive me. I investigate folklore and the truth behind it.
That looks like a PS2 game.
I'm a scholar.
And no shame in that.
I'm a vampire. I'm 15 months sober. And 3 hours ago, my best friend buried me alive in the middle of the desert.
Did your best friend know you were a vampire? Oh wow, that looks like Max Payne right there.
Would you believe me if I said I didn't have a ticket?
Put a ball in there, but more pre.
Oh look, they're holding an
ゲーム
Xbox
グリックの福
360
島です。
controller.
ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションのディレクターをやっております。この世界、ビースト・オブ・リンカネーション植物に力を生み出しているのがリンク食体クーがですね、一緒に旅をしてという物語になっています。汚れコロニーを作って住んで、植物の力を使うことができます。むしろ腐食体でいろんなそれでですね、冷凍させるということもできるんですけども、それがですね、独自のスキルをエマもクーどちらも覚えてシチュエーションとか自分の覚えた技によってですね、スキルをどんどん組み合わせていってどんどん試していって自分のプレイスタイルを確立していくことが大事になります。まずですね、主人公の石川由依さんに演じておりました。でそれ以外のキャラクターたちは逆にコントラストがあってですね、感情も豊かにしてバックグラウンドあるいは秘密があるようなキャラクターたちを、大塚明夫さんをはじめとした、素晴らしい役者陣が演じておりました。このゲームビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの詳細についてですけども、ウィッシュリストに登録いただいてですね、新しい情報、手がありますのでぜひウィッシュリスト登録いただいて。
ブラッドにとっては故郷って
What is this?
What do you truly want? The dead, under my rule, shall serve a purpose grander than your lives ever could. You pathetic creatures have no claim to this power. It is my fate to wield it, and yours is to kneel before my might.
Turn off Heroes of Descent. That looks like it could be interesting. The mage enters the death spiral. Kill a god.
If you're enjoying die.
System 60. Oh, I didn't even notice you'd come in. Welcome to System 60. You've been hired, which means that in this training video, you'll learn everything about your new workplace. Work in our company requires expert-level skills in basic, built-in programs. But your primary responsibility at System 6D is testing our new products and identifying any possible bugs. You'll be using our revolutionary geometry testing system. It's so advanced you'll feel as if your consciousness is really inside the program. The bugs can be found anywhere inside, so be very observant when traversing the virtual landscapes. But thanks to the world's first fully visualized bug detection, even a brainless mannequin has a chance at success, which means so do you. While System 6D is a technology company, our greatest asset will always be our people. Guys, how am I supposed to work under these conditions, huh? Here at System 6D, you can look forward to free lunches. Join our friendly team. Together, we can make Geometry OS the shape of the future. All you need to do is answer the call. After all, we've already hired you.
Let's go to the balloon.
Alright.
Oh no, I'm scared of
I
heights.
joined the Pakistani MC playtest.
Yippee! Whoa, gamer.
What you're gonna do is get to the checkpoint.
We're already at the checkpoint.
Oh.
What is this? We're all each other's obstacles, let's just put it that way.
You know what? I jumped. You guys just let him throw you.
Okay.
See, I'm beginning to like really silly stuff like that.
Well, I'm guessing I gotta color my part.
I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
Oh, I don't remember what it looked like. Okay, let's do that again. I love you, but you gotta do something. You?
Oh, kill me! Kill me!
What? Oh, no! Come here!
No,
Come here!
That looks like a fun game.
Y'all bunch of haters.
Lots more.
The ritual, an attempt to part the veil between planes. We break the pact.
But at least some of the heroes have been
This is it, warrior. Wake up.
Oh, very much.
Armitage.
I mean, I see the potential on that. It looks like it could be cool.
Only one man has what it takes to defeat this jungle. Nope, not him.
Dave the Dive.
Ready to dive, Cobra.
Welcome to the jungle.
We need to investigate Utara Village.
What's up? Is that too long?
Nature in this region has become unstable.
Now that is Sula! What can I serve you? Sula, meet this. Suit up. It's a good day to dive.
That could be fun.
Follow me now.
Naksamita.
Yeah, that's what they were inside of.
Singlai havaittu.
Edetään rauhassa taisteluun.
Ladattu. Käännetään oikealle! Poliitte ammus tuossa!
Washing, and we can't wait to see what moves us to your new
Miniature painting.
have picked. If you step, captains will.
Since we now, then I'll be winning palette dick for an millennium.
There is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war. Emily precious beloved. The galaxy is an unforgiving life. You can express another. This doing covering big space, the scalable, the horse.
It's a bit
We have a potential for the life that it's going to be between Armageddon.
Present mining worlds. So is we with the hive worlds. So let's surface the battlefield.
Sort of changing gameplay space.
Will lay
points and down a build within them. Scale. We've imagined your to a soul. You make as an after.
I'm just wondering
also
how much
narratively,
Warhammer
the decisions you
company
make
makes
as an
it paid
individual,
to
the same
have
faction,
this much
multiple.
Then win, con world, rich and agri.
Your strategy.
Any year. Our
I mean,
closed
don't get me
beta,
wrong,
which gets
the
launched
history and lore
later
of
this year,
Warhammer is
we are
extremely interesting. I just don't have interest in the games for the most part. Arctic eggs from the Water Museum. Game about fishing. Don't catch that perch.
Night, you became one of us. Many were destroyed. You were not. Staked through the heart, buried alive, abandoned in the deepest hollow of the Temple of Eternal Whispers.
Well, that's because I turned back on the preview thing because I couldn't see stuff. Let's put it back in performance mode. So, I have a question. I'm actually watching it right now, like the Twitch stream with the mute on. Where are you getting the information about the skipping frames from? Because I'm not noticing anything.
Will you rise as the sword of Cain? Or will you piece together the shattered remains of your humanity?
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Sean, if a vampire comes to the door next time, please don't invite them in.
Okay, look, I was just trying to be polite, like he was my door dasher. Give me a break. But look, it's now time for something millions of Vikings have been circling their longships for at long last. Here's a look at Valheim 1.0.
trying to find advanced on what.
Tell me, officer, do you remember the feeling of your skin being peeled away? We should pull out. We deal with this shit first, then we grab a beer. All clear. Keep moving. Contact! Unknown hostile! Focus! I'm out! Ready? Move carefully. We're taking casualties!
So, right now, on my side, on mine, I'm showing zero skipped frames. And a buffer size of 6 seconds, latency 8.03 to the broadcaster. That's probably because it's going from me to Streamlabs and Streamlabs to that. But I'm not having skipped frames. I mean, is that similar to what you're seeing? Let's see if I hit disable performance mode, if that goes to squat. Give me a second, I'll pull that off screen. But yeah, I'm not pulling any skipped frames. Oh, I have one. I have one skipped frame. I got one now.
Up next, a look at the McConaughey starring space epic RPG Exodus, which aired 15 minutes of gameplay during yesterday's Future Game Show. Check out the Future Game Show YouTube channel for the full gameplay reveal. But here's a sampler to whet your appetite.
So if I disable performance mode, though...
Hi, I'm Chris King, Game Director on Exodus. For those that didn't see the extended gameplay reveal on Future Game Show, here are some highlights. Exodus is a cinematic science fiction action role-playing where you become the Traveler, leading a crew on high-risk missions across the stars. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds, facing relentless threats as you rely on your companions and the unique weapons and abilities only you can wield. You play as June Aslan, someone with a rare connection to ancient alien technology, one that may be the key to saving your homeworld. Along the way, you'll decide who stands with you, what risks you take, and what you bring back. Shaping your path, it's where you reconnect with your crew and the world. A quick peek into the larger world of Exodus. To learn more, check out the full extended gameplay reveal.
It seems like a good show. I mean, you know, that looks fun.
Here is the most precious gift you could have given me.
Yeah. Being chased by a half-naked, faceless nun.
Don't worry, dear. I'll put you right in no time.
I will not die, rotting in hatred.
Remothered. Red Nun's Legacy. Okay, wow. Shoot, I was right. I was a nun.
Red Nun's Legacy is the final chapter in the Remothered trilogy, and you can get caught up by claiming the last 2 Remothered games for free on Steam.
Ooh, what a gift! Right? And while we're closing in on the end of the show, we've still got more to give. Meet
World Premiere.
My dearest Milan, today marks attempt 179 to uncover what hides in that peculiar cloud. Maybe it's time for me to take a step back. Let you run the delivery firm, eh? And Hermes misses you very much. There is a good life for you here on Santa Rosa, full of adventure, full of wonderful people. I know you will help them out as best you can, no matter the challenge.
I mean, I like the idea.
If I don't return, come find me up there.
You know, Cooney.
Signed, Uncle Umberto. And as always, take off into the wind.
This has definitely been a very special episode of the PC Gaming Show. We laughed and we learned.
I don't remember laughing. That doesn't count.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks to all of you for being part of our live studio audience. And remember, set those VCRs to record our PC Gaming Show, Tokyo Direct, in September.
And of course, the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted will return in December. Blorpy!
I need a ring. If I don't hear a ring, I'm not picking up anything. I need Foley here. Whoa!
.com.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on, I'm about to burp. Don't start anything yet. It's gonna happen. No, it's gone back down. It's part of me now. Thank you so much for let's do that again. All right.
Gather. Oh, sorry. Unlucky that beat it.
All right. I drooled a little bit, but I'm ready now.
Oh, sorry.
By same-day delivery. Delivery.
All right, so that was most of the PC gameplays. And I'm sorry. Okay, this is just my take. my opinion, but all the little in-between scenes with the two people talking seemed, well, it seemed like they were trying to target people my age, but they're not my age, and they don't understand my age, and they're very disingenuous. That's just me. Granted, I'm sure some people liked it, but whatever. It's what floats your boat, your choice. Your choices. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just show the damn trailers. They're trying to treat it like an 80s sitcom show, and basically they're showing their ignorance of the 80s every time they open their mouth. Oh, you can get 7 songs on one tape. Well, first off, tapes were two-sided, and you could fit a lot more than 7 songs on them. So, and I don't know anyone who recorded and walked away and then went and picked out the songs later. Like you would sit there and you'd hear the song start that you were wanting to hear, or they had announced that it was coming up after the break, and you would just wait until the break was done. You'd hit record, right? And then when the song you wanted was done playing, if you didn't like the next song, you just hit stop. It's just people disconnected from reality. They don't understand. Like, people that age literally, like, grew up with Netflix, right? They didn't ever have to wait for something on the radio. They didn't have to wait. They could just watch what they wanted, right? And as we get another 10 years along going on there, we're going to have a majority of the workforce being iPad and cell phone babies. And I'm saying by the time I hit retirement age, if I ever even get to retire, that life's going to suck. It's going to suck hard, because I'm going to be dealing with people who don't know what the hell they're doing. So, like, you and I, we grew up at a time where analog was being still used heavily, and digital was coming out, and those of us who said, oh, well, this is going to replace all the analog because we saw how much easier it was and learned both systems, we've got an advantage. But at the same time, our advantage is being way, like, just, it's for people who refuse to adapt to the new technologies that we can still easily find, like, jobs or work for. But in another 10 years, those people who have just, like, clawed and said, oh yeah, we're going to keep paperwork forever, they're gone. They're going to be dead. I mean, the boomers, they got another maybe 10 years of being able to tell everyone what to do and how to run things, and keep voting for the same people over and over again, and putting people in office who are highly ineffective because they have been allowing them to run all that stuff. Oh yeah, did you know that Bloodstain's getting a sequel, The Scarlet Engagement? Have you seen that one, Exclave? Or have you even played Bloodstained yet? Because if you hadn't, you should. It's actually pretty good. So, let's see here. And you said you didn't have Pal World. Well, Pal World's been out a while. I bought it, and it's actually fairly fun. Yeah, that bricks and minifigs or whatever it is, man, they screwed up so bad. What Valve doesn't tell you about the Steam
you can
controller,
do pretty much
or the
anything.
Steam controller? Wait a second. The Steam controller? You mean, oh gosh, where's it at? I have one of the original ones, like the old ones, somewhere around here. What does it do? Because it got on my nerves. Granted, the new one actually, where's the picture of it at? We're looking at pictures. Okay, the new one has 2 things on there. I don't think they had, but it on the left side, if I remember correctly, on the old ones, and then they had the little touch pads that you could use. And I have 2 of them. I have one of them actually still new in box. I bought one for me and mine for my son because they were clearancing them out for like $5 on Steam, and I bought 2 of them. And I used it to play games on in bed while streaming to my, or I used it on my Steam box because it automatically connects easily. Alright. But anyways, it has been a long day. Tomorrow is going to be a long day for me too. Oh, does the old what? Does the old controller do the Wilhelm scream when dropped? I don't think so. Last Harbor trailer. You know what? I'm just going to Last Harbor trailer. Tiny Build Games? Tiny Build Games? You're asking me to check out a Tiny Build game. Give me a second. Have you ever played any Tiny Builds games before in the past? Just asking, because I have one here for you. Alright, this is the Switch version of a game. I got it on the PC too. Hellpoint. And it is indeed a Tiny Builds game. Just, let's go to the camera here. Tiny Build. Hellpoint. Yeah, I got this game simply because it was named Hellpoint and was on the Nintendo Switch. I didn't even know this when I bought it because it was on clearance. I got it on Woot. Woot was having a clearance actually of some of their games, and this was like $10. And I got it, and I was like, "Holy shit! This is a Souls-like. This, if you've got, you know, just I don't even know what it's costing on Steam right now. Give me a second. Let's go check. Hellpoint. Oh my gosh, it's $34.99 right now. Oh my gosh. I used to find this on sale all the time. And then of course they have DLC, which I haven't went all the way through yet. But it is they got the Blue Sun DLC, which adds a decent amount of content to the game.
Like this world.
But let's get to some gameplay. Just give me a gameplay trailer. Come on. I don't want to have to load this up. Oh, that's still not gameplay. Oh, that's gameplay. It actually looks like this. Now I will tell you this. It's really weird because when last time I booted it up on the M1 Mac I have, the character didn't walk, he floated instead of walking. It was kind of weird. But I'm sure they fixed that by now. But like I said, I bought this on sale for like $10. You know, the PC. I also own the PC version, but it doesn't. Yeah, it says in library right there, and I have the DLC for it. But I did not pay $34.99 for it. I paid like $9.99, and it's a good Souls-like clone. Is it perfect? No, but it's good. It's engaging. It's dark. It's very messed up. As far as story lore goes, which is kind of, you know, Dark Souls, and that they're very, very much like that. So very, very decent game for just a few bucks, you know. Tiny Build Games, they may not be what you call a AAA game creator company, but I'm sick of AAA games. I am. I'm sick of paying $60, $70, $80 for a game and then like being microtransactioned to death over it. It's like, oh yeah, we showed you all this gameplay and there was like 8 character classes, but you only get 4 of them. You got to pay for the other 4. That's an additional $20 a piece. So now your $80 game has 4 extra characters you can buy at $20 a pop. Well, it's a $160 game. Yeah, I don't like that. These companies like Tiny Build and stuff, they don't do that. And I'm really scared because From Software recently got bought out by a venture capitalist firm, if I remember. Like a controlling share in oh God, what was the name of that company? Katakawa. Katakawa, controlling share of Katakawa was bought by a some investment firm, venture firm, capitalist company in the U.S. And Katakawa owns a controlling, or I think owns From Software or something like that. And so I'm afraid that the next game release, like Dust Bloods or whatever comes after that, will simply be microtransaction to hell, because these venture capitalist firms are just nothing but blood-sucking vulture leeches of society. They want to own something that is successful that they did not build themselves. They just want to come in and swoop it up with money and then make money off of it like they're some savior to society. And I'm going to say right now, From Software is one of the best companies in the world. And if every single one of them walked away and formed their own new company, I would buy whatever they bought day one right off the bat just to support them. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I need to do two things, things I've been needing to do. I like this screen, but I feel that it's like, well, where am I at? Let's just go here right quick. I'm going to pop this up and then move myself over right quick. Alright, so, yeah, I'm watching myself. So watch where my mouse is. I like the moving background here, but I just think it's too busy. And even though I'm using a known working thing, layout, I've never noticed any of my activity up here or my followers. This is working, but it was at first like it went from here to there, and I had to expand it out using some coding to get it to where it would show further to the left or right. I like where the camera is, I like where the chat is, but I just don't like all the busyness. So that's something I need to work on, and I need to actually make an opening music sequence for when I start streaming and a closing one. And I'm also like, I've been dealing with this really big depression in my life and stuff since I got diagnosed with autism, and some other, things happened in life too. And things make a lot more sense. Let me get this is like infinite loop time. I wonder how many times that infinite loop will go until oh God, yeah, let's just exit that right quick. So I'm trying to figure out, how can I was diagnosed late in life. I mean, I was just diagnosed in December, at the very beginning of December, pretty much, or like 2 weeks in. And I've been trying to figure out what can I do, like little me, right? Nobody from, grew up in southern Oklahoma and North Texas in a small little town. What can I do to help raise autism awareness? And I think I got an idea. So, and here's the thing, the beauty of my idea is I can raise awareness, and it's not gonna, the way I'm wanting to do it isn't gonna cost people any money. You don't have to get into your wallet, and you don't have to spend money, but you're gonna be able to donate a lot of money by just taking a little bit of time, just a little bit of your time, right? When I say a little bit, I made a instruction video on what I'm showing. It, like, if you already have a Twitch account made, it's like less than 3 minutes. Okay, if you have a Twitch account, it's like 5 to 6. I mean, like, the whole video was me taking an account and trying to go ahead and get it started. And it was a 7-minute long video I made. I got to shorten it a little bit because there was some parts of it where I was having to look some stuff up or figure things out. But literally for less than 5 minutes of your time, and once you've set it up, you can just do it again every month, once a month. And I'm going to be running a campaign basically for 3 months. And after you've got the account made, it's literally you just logging in and hitting a button, and then that's it. You've donated money, and it's not even out of your pocket because it's something you have already that you don't even know. That's my plan. But we'll discuss that offline. So, anyways, I'll give you a call tomorrow sometime. Are you available any good time? Anyways, I'm going to end the stream for the night. I'm going to go bloop, 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 bloop. Ending scene.